Welcome to Inside the Recording Studios Friday Finds. I am Jody Whitesides, and with me, as always, is Mr. Chris Hellstrom. How you doing, Chris?
I'm good, Jody. How are you? You're very energetic.
You seem a little reserved.
I haven't had my usual fill of coffee yet. I'm halfway there, but give me a little bit and I'll be all good.
Yeah, by the time we're over, it's still going to take another 15 minutes for you to get amped up.
Maybe. Yeah. And then I get in to start doing some little mixing and stuff. So, yeah. So I got to get nice and amped.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. But you're already having your coffee there, I see.
Oh, no, that's tea. I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah, well, okay. Yeah.
All right, that's your loss. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Friday Finds, which will be coming to an end in terms of the individual versions that we've been posting on Fridays, and they will become instituted inside the actual podcast in a few weeks.
Yes.
So we are making a couple of minor changes coming soon, but let's get started. What did you find this week that you are going to express here?
I am going to be boring today.
Boring?
Yes, because I didn't necessarily pick something new that I came across. But what I wanted to stress today was for people to use the stuff that comes with their DAW and learn that.
Uh-oh.
I know. It's very boring, but I hear people say all the time, they ask, well, okay, I just bought Logic or I just bought Pro Tools or whatever. And they go, what plugin should I get? What do I need to buy? And I really want to tell these people to pump the brakes a little bit and really learn the stuff that they have in their DAW, because most of those plugins are really, really good.
Can I just say something? Didn't we already do that in an actual full-length podcast episode?
The ones where versus need or that kind of thing? No, I don't think so.
No, it was like Know Your Gear.
It's
like the very first one.
Well, yeah. There is that. Yes. So, but I think it's a point that's important to reiterate. Sometimes we get so caught up in like gear acquisition syndrome, which we should probably do a full podcast on at some point.
Yes.
But that we forget the tools that we already have. And it's really, really cool to see. Ooh, but look at this one. It looks like an 1176.
Shiny.
So sounds a lot better. And I'm no better than anybody else. I'm seduced by that kind of stuff, and,
sure.
And it's cool, and it's all this kind of stuff. And but let's not forget the tools that you already have. So before you start worrying about how much better an emulation of 1176 is going to sound, or whatever it is, right? Learn to use the compressor that you have in your DAW, because until you do that, I don't think you necessarily are going to appreciate the nuances that can impart on your sound. So
words of wisdom from Chris.
Yeah. So today I feel like a boring old fart sitting up here going, get off my lawn. But learn to use the plugins they already have, and then expand on that when you see that you have a need. I don't have anything that does this, and then go and get that instead of just impulsively buying all the kind of stuff.
Right.
So that's my boring pick, but I hope that you have something a little bit more exciting for us. What do you got?
I have the Roland Super JV 1080.
Ooh,
that is my pick
from the Roland Cloud?
Yes, it is from Roland Cloud. So essentially, unfortunately, I don't know how Roland Cloud works on individual pieces. I don't know how it all works. I just know that I have it, and I don't want to talk about Roland Cloud in general, just saying, hey, just go get Roland Cloud. But I am going to say that I just used it literally yesterday on a tracking of a project, the JV 1080 for a sound. And it's interesting how some of these sounds are starting to make a comeback in terms of Roland gear. So they just recently released another product, or they're re-releasing it as something that is still getting used predominantly in the EDM and hip hop market. But it's crazy how they're seeing a resurgence, and using their sounds is becoming no longer passe. It's becoming, I guess, cool. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know how to
Yeah.
explain it any better than that. And so unfortunately I'm terrible. I didn't research it enough to know how much it would cost to use one item out of Roland Cloud, or even if you can get the JV 1080 on its own. However, too bad. Just get the 1080.
It's a cool piece of kit.
It's a
Yeah.
cool piece of kit, and it's worthwhile having if you are doing anything that requires some synthesizer type sounds, because it was a very big synthesizer apparently a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And now it's becoming big again.
Galaxy far, far away, known as the 90s.
Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah. And I used it. I was flipping through it and I was like, hey, I need something to just add a little bit of extra spice on one little part in this song that transitions from the bridge into the last chorus. And I had like this huge orchestration going. And then I thought, God, I just need something just a little bit more, just on the very, very top, to just add a little extra spice. And that was the JV 1080. So that is
Very
why
cool.
it's my pick for this week. So check it out. And for all those that are looking forward to Chris's thing, get into your DAW, get your hands dirty, and really like dig into the stuff that it already comes with.
There
And
you
that's
go.
today's episode of Friday Finds. We'll see you in a couple of hours on the podcast, or you'll listen to us on the podcast in a couple of hours, or if you're watching YouTube, it'll be in a couple of hours released. Until then, see you next time.